Be me. 27 years old. Night shift custodian in a corporate glass tower. The ghost shift. Arrive at 10 p.m. when the suits are leaving. Leave at 6 a.m. before the world wakes up. It's not a job. It's a disappearance act. I wear the grey uniform. I push the cart with a squeaky wheel. I exist in a vacuum between days. No one talks to me. Security guard at the desk just nods. He's watching movies on his phone. Elevator ride up is silent. My ears pop at floor 40. The routine is etched into my bones. Empty trash, wipe surfaces. Vacuum the silence. It's safe here. No expectations. No one asking, what are you doing with your life? Just me and the hum of the industrial fridge in the break room. The city lights look like static from up here, beautiful and cold. I like the isolation. Or I tell myself I do. It's better than trying and failing. Better than the noise of people pretending to be happy. Weeks blur into months. Time is a flat circle of ammonia smell and dust bunnies. Floor 42 is marketing. It's the messiest floor. Creative types. Whiteboards covered in buzzwords. Synergy. Touchbase. Paradigm shift. Paradigm shift. Meaningless noise written in red marker. I usually ignore it. Just wipe the tables and move on. One Tuesday. 3:15 a.m. I'm in the corner office. View of the bridge. Desk is a disaster zone. Coffee cups half full of mold, stacks of paper towers threatening to fall. There's a small succulent on the windows. It's brown, shriveled, looks like it gave up weeks ago. I stare at it, feel a weird pang of sympathy for a plant. It's stuck in this air-conditioned tomb just like me. I check the soil, bone dry, look at the nameplate on the desk. E. Vance, senior analyst. Don't know who E. Vance is. Don't care, but the plant bothers me. Take my water bottle, pour a little in. Move it slightly to catch the morning sun better. Tear off a piece of scrap paper. Write 3 words with my Sharpie. It needs light. Stick it to the pot. Leave. Forget about it by the time I hit the lobby. Next night, same routine. Floor 42. Enter the corner office. Brace myself for the mess. Stop. The note is gone. There's a bright yellow post-it on the computer monitor. I thought it was fake. Thanks. Handwriting is jagged. Rushed. Stare at the yellow square. A crack in the wall of silence. I should ignore it. I'm not supposed to interact with personal items. Company policy. Keep the ghost invisible, but the silence feels louder tonight. I take a blue sticky note from the dispenser. Write back. It's real. Stop drowning it in coffee dregs. Stick it on the screen. Feel a spike of adrenaline like I just robbed a bank. Dumb. It's just a note. Next night. Rush through floors 30 to 41. Want to see floor 42? Get to the office. New note. I don't drink coffee. That's from the meetings. I run on panic and diet soda. Chuckle. The sound startles me. Haven't laughed in this building before. Sounds foreign in the empty room. Right back. Panic isn't good fertilizer. Try water. This becomes the ritual. Every night, a new note. We don't exchange names. She is E. I am just handwriting on a blue square. We talk about the plant first. It starts turning green again. Then we talk about other things. Why is the AC so loud on this floor? She asks. The vents are loose. I kicked it once, and it stopped rattling. Try kicking it, I reply. Next night, I kicked it. User violence approved. Silence achieved. I start learning about her. She works late, leaves right before I arrive. Sometimes the coffee cup is still warm. She hates the word synergy. She feels like an imposter in the suits. She draws tiny doodles on the notes. Cats. Stars. Sad geometric shapes. I start drawing back. Used to draw a lot. Before life got heavy. Before I decided to just sweep floors and hide. I draw a caricature of the security guard. She leaves a note saying she laughed out loud in a meeting thinking about it. It feels weird. Good weird. Like I have a tether to the daylight world, but safely removed. No faces. No judgment. Just paper. 1 month passes. I'm polishing the hallway floor. See a shadow under her door. It's 2 a.m., usually empty. Freeze. If I go in, the illusion breaks. I become the janitor. She becomes the suit. The magic dies. I skip her office. Leave the trash full. Don't leave a note. Feel like a coward. Next night. She left a note on the door itself. I waited for you. Everything okay? Chest tightens. She noticed. She wasn't just working late. She was waiting. Go inside. The room feels charged. Write a note. Saw the light. Didn't want to disturb. Stick it to the desk. Stick it to the desk. Add a PS. I'm just the janitor. Didn't think you want to be seen talking to the help. Leave feeling heavy. Next night. Her reply is long. Written on a full sheet of lined paper. I don't care about the job title. You're the only person in this building who speaks human. Everyone else speaks corporate. Please don't skip me again. Read it twice. Sit in her expensive ergonomic chair. Spin. Once. Realize I'm smiling. Like back. Okay, I won't. The dynamic shifts. We get deeper. She asks why I work nights. I tell her the truth. The sun is too loud. People expect too much. Here, I just have to keep things clean, she replies. I work days because I'm terrified of being alone with my thoughts. If I stop moving, I might realize I hate all of this. We are two sides of the same broken coin, hiding in plain sight. One night, I find a sketchbook on her desk, note attached, for you. The sticky notes are too small. Open it. It's high-quality paper, pen glides on it. I spend my break drawing the view from her window, the bridge. The rain, against the glass. Leave it open for her. Next night, she's added to the drawing, tiny figures walking on the bridge, holding umbrellas. It's collaborative. We fill the book over weeks. Drawings, paragraphs, jokes, fears. I tell her about my brother who passed, how the grief made me stop wanting to be a person, how I dropped out of design school because I couldn't handle the critiques. She tells me about her divorce, how he made her feel small, how she took this high-pressure job to prove she was big. But now she just feels compressed. We are stripping down our armor, layer by layer, without ever hearing each other's voices. It's intimate, terrifyingly intimate. I start taking care of myself. Shave the scraggly beard. Iron my uniform, not for the job, for the person who reads my words. I want to be the man she thinks I am, even if she only sees the ink. One rainy Tuesday. The storm is battering the glass. Thunder shakes the floor. Arrive at floor 42. Power flickers. Emergency lights hum. Her door is open. She's there, not working. Sitting on the floor, under the window, knees to chest. She's crying. I freeze in the doorway, with my mop bucket. The squeaky wheel gives me away. She looks up, mascara running, eyes red. She looks tired, so incredibly tired. Hi, she whispers. Voice cracks. I should leave. Company policy. Ghost protocol. But she's E, and I'm the guy who watered her plant. I let go of the cart. Walk over, sit on the floor about 3 feet away. Respect the distance. Hi, I say. My voice sounds rusty. Haven't used it much lately. She wipes her face with her sleeve. You're taller than I thought. I chuckle. You look exactly like your handwriting, jagged and stressed. She laughs. It's a wet, broken sound. But it's real. I got fired, she says. The words hang in the air. Well, laid off. Restructuring. They gave me a box and told me to be out by morning. She gestures to a cardboard box. It's empty except for the sketchbook and the plant. I'm sorry, I say. I'm not, she says. I hated it, but I don't know what to do next. This was my whole identity. Senior analyst. Now I'm just unemployed. You're not just that, I say. You're the person who saved a cactus. You're the person who draws cats on sticky notes. You're the only person who speaks human. She looks at me. Really looks at me. And who are you? She asks. I don't know your name. I'm Jack, I say. I'm Elena, she says. We sit in the dark office for an hour, just watching the rain, not touching. Just existing in the same space. The silence isn't empty anymore. It's full. I have to finish my rounds, I say eventually. I know, she says. Will you be here when I get back? She looks at the box, then at me. I don't have anywhere to be. I finish the shift in record time, sweating, heart pounding, terrified she'll be gone. Terrified she'll be a ghost again. Get back to 42. She's asleep in the chair. My hoodie is draped over her. I didn't even realize I left it. Wake her up gently. Shift's over, I say. She blinks awake, smiles. Morning, Jack. We walk out of the building together. Security guard looks confused. Janitor in the suit, or the ex-suit. We step outside. The sun is coming up. Grey morning light. Air scurs like rain and exhaust. Want to get breakfast? I ask. I know a diner that doesn't care who we are. She nods. I'd like that. We go to the diner, eat pancakes. It's awkward at first. Real life doesn't have an edit button like a note does. We stumble over words, but we keep trying. She touches my hand across the table. Thank you, she says. For what? For noticing the plant. For noticing me. You noticed me back, I say. Hard to miss the guy criticizing my AC kicking technique. Weeks turn into months. She moves into a smaller apartment. Starts painting again. Real painting. Canvases. I keep the job for a while, but it feels different. I'm not hiding anymore. I'm just working. I start bringing my own sketchbook to work. Draw during breaks. One night, I look at my drawings. They're good. Not perfect, but they have life in them. I show Elena. She frames one, puts it in her living room. You're too good for the mop, Jack, she says. I know, I say. I'm working on it. And I am. I apply to a graphic design course, part-time. Scary as hell. Terrified of failing again. But I have a strategy now. When the panic hits, when the brain loops start screaming that I'm useless, I write it down on a sticky note. And I hand it to her. And she writes back, you're spiraling. Eat a sandwich. Look at the lines you drew yesterday. They are steady. So are you. It helps. It anchors me. 1 year later, I quit the night shift. Walk out of the glass tower for the last time, hand in my badge. The security guard actually looks up. You leaving? He asks. Yeah, moving on. Good luck, kid. Meet Elena outside. She's waiting. Not in a suit, in jeans and a paint-stained shirt. She looks happy. She looks real. She hands me a gift, a small cactus. In a new pot. For your new desk, she says. I take it. Prick my finger on a spine. It stings. It feels sharp. It feels vivid. Thanks, I say. We walk to the subway. Hand in hand. The city is loud. Sirens. People shouting. Cars. Honking. But it doesn't overwhelm me. Because I'm not a ghost passing through it anymore. I'm solid. I look at her. She squeezes my hand. What are you thinking? She asks. Just that I'm glad I didn't ignore the plant. She smiles. Me too. We get on the train. Life isn't fixed. Still have bad days. Still get anxious in crowds. Still sometimes miss the silence of floor 42. But then I look at the blue sticky note on our fridge at home. Buy milk. Also, I love you. And I realize, the silence was safety. But this noise, this is living. And I'm finally awake for it. End.